I'm the Guitar Ninja and welcome to another daily video for Guitar Challenges. Today we're going to have a go at running up an exercise where we're using trills. A trill is where you play a hammer-on and a pull-off, or multiple of those, between just two notes. So for this I'm going to start on the 5th fret of the high E string, our first string. I'm going to play 5, hammer on to 8 with our little finger and pull back off to 5. So that's a trill, and we're going to repeat these on various strings. So we're going to do a trill, and then I'm going to play the highest note on the string above, sticking to just our minor pentatonic scale. Sticking to what is a pretty standard scale that most of us learn at the beginning. So, a trill followed by a note on the string above. Now the full exercise looks like this. Playing the root note at the end just to wrap things up. Now we will start slow, but we're going to go faster and faster. Get to a point where even I can't keep up. Now, the important thing is we're going to do these trills as a triplet, which means as the metronome clicks, we're going to play all 3 of those notes with only the 1 click, and then the note on the next string with the next. So I'll throw the tab up here. If you need to pause it during this section, do so. Try and get this into your head on what we're actually playing here. Remember that it's just 1 pick with a hammer on and pull off, and then a pick with a string above. Then we're going to do the trill on that string, and play the string above. Anyway, if you've paused it with the tab, you should have this by now. So let's now jump into doing this at 80 BPM. We're going to go faster and faster, see what your maximum speed is, and then see what mine is. Well, maybe the other way around. Maybe you can do faster than me. We'll find out. So 80 BPM. 1, 2, 3, and... So if you're struggling with this triplet attitude, what we're basically doing is the plectrum is going to keep in time with the metronome. So if you think about this hand being in time with the metronome, and this hand doing that trill, then it might be a little bit easier. So let's do one more at 80 before we go faster. 1, 2, 3, and... Okay, let's jump this up to 90 BPM now, and we're going to go up just in chunks of 10. Let's do this. 1, 2, 3, and... Okay, 10 more, up to 100 BPM. 1, 2, 3, and... Now because these notes are triplets, what it kind of means is every time we go faster, we're going quite a lot faster. So we're going up in tens. If you find this difficult, just be aware that it might be worth you having a go at this with a metronome by yourself and trying one of these mid speeds. So when I've gone from 90 to 100, you might want to go up in just 2s or maximum 5s if you're struggling at 10s. Anyway, we're at 100, so let's go up now to 110. I think this is going to get challenging fairly quickly. 1, 2, 3, and... Okay, 120. Now, 1. 1, 2, 3, and... Okay, let's go to 130. 130. 1, 2, 3, and... Okay, 140. 1, 2, 3, and... Okay, up to 150. 1, 2, 3, and... Okay, 160. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, and... Note at this point, if you've already been struggling but you think you can keep up, that I'm using gain, because that's going to give us more rock. So it could be gain, distortion, overdrive, fuzz, beast mode. There's loads of different names for it, but something to give it a bit more crunch, a bit more gain, that's going to help us get those hammer-ons and pull-offs sounding clean. Right, let's go up now to 170 BPM. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, and. Okay, let's go up to 180 BPM. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, and. 190 BPM. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, and. Okay. Keep going. 200. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, and. 210. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, and. Okay, I don't know how this is going to work with eighth notes, so give me a second. Let's try and work it out. So go back to 90 BPM. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and. Okay. So, makes sense? 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. So the trill's going to be picked on the number, and this second string, that next note, is going to be picked on the and. So you get this 1 and 2 and 3 and. Hopefully that makes sense. Right, let's do this then at 100 BPM. 2, 3, 4, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Okay. Going up by 10, this is going to be like going up 20. This is going to be crazy fast. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Okay, this is going to get challenging. 120 BPM. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. 130 BPM. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Okay, 140 BPM. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Whoa! You know what, let's do another one there. Let's give you a bit more practice. 2, 3, 4, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Oh, okay, let's find out if 150 is doable. I think I'm going to start struggling soon. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. So again. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. So this is one of the first times I think I've done an exercise where I think my fretboard hand is going to lose before my plectrum hand, but that's what you get with trills. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Okay, so here we count again. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Oh no! 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. I think that was off. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. No, losing it. 160 BPM's a bit much. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Well, I'm messing up, but let's just go faster. So let's try 165. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Really struggling. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. I think I've got some of that speed, but that timing's just not there. 165. Come on, let's try again. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Okay, I don't know if you guys want to see me keep failing, because if you're using this to help yourself get better, then this probably isn't very helpful. But let's go 170 anyway. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. I'm putting in extra notes now. What's going on? 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Why am I putting in extra notes? 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. I think it's just too short as well. I have no idea from there. Right, let's just keep going. 180. That's going to be impossible. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. I don't think that's in time. We should slow it down to find out. Right, 190. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Okay, well I carried on up to 190, but I think 160 was definitely the limit. So there you have today's exercise. Let me know in the comment section how far that you got with this. Remember, with all of these exercises that I'm running through, if you grab yourself one of these books, link in the description, we've got a contents page, blank tab. You can write down the notes of all of these exercises and keep them for yourself. $7.99 printed on Amazon, so they'll be shipped straight to your door. We've got chord graphs, scale diagrams, as well as tab and the contents page and notes sections, plus discount to the Guitar Ninja Academy, where you can learn all of the crazy things that I understand about guitar. So there's a link to the Guitar Ninja Academy as well. Oh, hello, computer. Anyway, I'm going to leave that in because we're trying to get one of these out every day, and I'm just squeezing this in between guitar lessons. So I will catch you in a new video tomorrow. Please think about giving us that thumbs up and subscribing if you haven't already, and I'll catch you in a new video soon. Bye!